Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. What are the spiritual benefits of generosity and how does it reflect in our relationship with Allah? So, in terms of sadaqah, what are the spiritual benefits thereof? Now, we've actually addressed some of these points already, but let us look at some of them again. Number one, there's the element of purification, right? When you give for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what you have given is a means of purification for your soul, and it's a means of purifying that which you have retained. So when you give zakah, for example, zakah means purification and it means growth. So when you give zakah, what you've kept behind, right, your capital, your principal amount, that becomes purified, it becomes filled with blessings, and it grows by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What you have given has been sent forth for you in the akhirah, so you've invested that in your afterlife. And in this sense, there's a sense of purification. Now, there's an example of this directly from the Quran in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addresses Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he says to him, خُذْ مِنْ أَمْوَالِهِمْ صَدَقَةً تُطَهِّرُهُمْ بِهَا تُطَهِّرُهُمْ وَتُزَكِّيهِمْ بِهَا. Take of their wealth as a sadaqah, as a charity. You will purify them through it and you will cause them to grow thereby. So this is a way in which our charity becomes a means of purification. Then there's the other spiritual element, which is barakah, right? Blessings. So we said zakah will cause that which you keep behind to be filled with blessings, because Allah increases those who give of their provisions for the sake of Allah and give so generously. Allah increases them in blessings. May Allah increase us all in blessings, barakah. And then there's the element of the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam taught us that when somebody is charitable, when they give for the sake of Allah and only for the sake of Allah, that Allah loves that act and He loves that person as a result of that act. And sadaqah has the potential to extinguish the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, all of this happens in the realm of the spiritual workings of charity. As for the physical benefits of charity, there are amazing benefits that we can derive, that we can ascertain, that we can perceive in terms of poverty relief, in terms of removing selfishness from oneself and becoming a happier person, becoming a more content and humble person. But these are some of the spiritual elements. Wallahu subhanahu wa ta'ala a'lam.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله